That computer did not record any impact with any person or thing.
NANI?! Dynamite! Dynamite!
Hey, how you doing? My name is Will. This is the Identity Booth, and as we always try and do, we're just trying to identify people, trying to identify with us. But I think the thing that's crazy is how difficult it is just to get the truth from the people who are supposed to be the protectors and servers of their community. Hey, could you like, share, and subscribe? This one-time ask. I greatly appreciate it. Helps me in the algorithm. Let's talk about what's going on in Fayetteville, North Carolina with Jason Walker, excuse me. Jason Walker, for all you guys that don't know, he was a man who was believed to have been hit by a vehicle and then shot by the person in the vehicle who was an off-duty officer. So we're going to get into this, but the thing that you need to know about this story, first and foremost, is the lie that's being told. Off-duty cop who fatally shot black man identified in North Carolina. This is the dude who did it. What's his name? This is a story by Andrew Boring. The shooting of Fayetteville quickly sparked an uproar after police suggested the man who was killed had jumped on the off-duty cop's car. This is the guy who shot him. And just never made it, right? Just never made it. It's on Monday, and authorities identified off-duty cop who shot and killed Jason Walker, the 37-year-old black man whose death in Fayetteville, North Carolina, sparked a raucous, I don't know how to say that word.
Raucous.
I feel like that's not how I would have spelled ruckus. Ruckus protests in the area a day earlier. According to news released from the Cumberland County Sheriff Office, Lieutenant Jeffrey Hash, who has been with the agency since 2005 and is now on administrative leave, fired the fatal shot. Local police said that the incident took place at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Initially claimed that the preliminary investigation revealed Walker allegedly ran into traffic in the road and jumped on Hash's car. Hash then shot Walker and called 911. But why? Walker was pronounced dead at the scene, but the official version of events has quickly come under harsh scrutiny, with a slew of agencies joining the probe of the incident and community activists crying foul. The painting a picture yet another trigger-happy cop gone rogue. Hash did not immediately respond to requests for comments on this story, of course not. After the shooting, protests sprouted. Okay, so that's the story that's being told. That he jumped onto this vehicle, he ran in traffic, jumped onto this vehicle, and this is the part that's kind of confusing to me. Did he get shot through the windshield? No, he didn't. I don't believe so. So that means Hash left the safety and conveniency of his vehicle, and there could have been a situation where he just drove the fuck off and made this dude fall off of his vehicle, but he left that safety and left the vehicle to then shoot him. In a press conference yesterday, we got to talk with the police chief. So let's hear what she has to say.
While this entire situation is under investigation by SBI, my department has also gathered a great deal of evidence. It's important to share some of the confirmed facts of this case with the public to ensure transparency as this investigation proceeds. Here are some facts. Investigators examined what is considered the technology of the truck, the black box computer, which logs speed, braking, impact, and other events. That computer did not record any impact with any person or thing.
That's so important. That's so important. Because if this is true, which we have to take as fact, that the car didn't indicate any impact with anything, that means Jason Walker at no point came into contact with his vehicle. So what made Hash leave his vehicle and shoot him? if Jason didn't jump onto the vehicle or experience an impact. So there was a running belief that Jason was running across the street and Hash hit him and he rolled up into the vehicle. But now there's probably still an opening that where Jason probably left his feet. And for all you guys that don't know, if you want to survive being hit by a car, your feet better not be planted on the ground so that it'll just kick your feet up and the windshield will cushion you. It's kind of crazy when you think about it, but it's actually pretty viable. And at that point, in a panic, Hash then stepped out and tried to shoot him instead of immediately going to first aid. And I say this all the time. Our police officers aren't trained to help us. They're trained to detain and kill us. Kill first, detain later. Because I guarantee you, he wanted to handcuff this dude that he just shot for no reason.
We currently have no witnesses who claim that anyone was hit by this truck. We went back and reviewed body-worn camera footage, and individuals at the scene indicated they did not witness the incident. The only witness available to us now tells us the exact opposite. Again, today, we ask for any additional eyewitnesses to please contact SBI. Investigators noted that a windshield wiper was torn off and the metal portion was used to break the windshield of the truck in several places. I want everyone to know the Fayetteville leaders take every shooting seriously.
So that's also news information right there. So a windshield was broken. So maybe Jason was an attacker, but was the response equal? Furthermore, what stopped Hush from just driving the fuck off? Can't back up an inch. Can't back up an inch.
We want our city to be safe, a safe place, and we want every allegation of wrongdoing to be fully and fairly investigated. On behalf of everyone involved in the investigation, I can assure you that the SBI will continue the investigation and provide additional updates as available. We ask everyone in our community to have patience for this investigative.
And it's just a bunch of mumbo jumbo at this point. I think I'm going to follow this story. I'm going to keep up with it, but I think it's just important that, shout out to this police chief or this lady, at least, paying tribute. There are two stories here. The police and then other eyewitness accounts. The fact that Hash isn't being honest from the get-go makes his testimony not viable. What I honestly think happened, the simplest response is Jason Walker was either crossing the street or trying to cross the street, and somehow, some way, Hash didn't see him. An altercation occurred, which led to escalation where Jason probably grabbed that windshield wiper to attack his vehicle after almost being hit. That's what I'm assuming happened. Jason was trying to cross the street. Hash, on his phone or not paying attention, almost hit him. And in his frustration, honked or taunted him, which caused that outlash, which then caused Hash to go out and shoot him. That's literally what happened. Because police officers are short-minded and trigger happy. They're not disciplined. Really, look at this guy. Does this guy strike you as an individual who's merciful? Does he strike you as an individual who's going to go out and make sure he puts his best foot forward? And I can't wait till his records come out because there's something in it. He's been with this program, this department since 2005. When I see a cop, I just see someone who couldn't excel past a bully. Who's never had any power, who's never had anything of significance to contribute to society. So that's my personal opinion as a person who worked with cops, a person who knows cops and knows how they roll and function. All the good ones leave. But if this is a new flow of them, hopefully this one gets out of here. The accountability must be held. You don't get to shoot somebody for destroying a car. Period. You don't get to shoot somebody for destroying. You don't get to kill somebody for doing anything less than causing physical harm to someone else. And if you don't feel safe in a car and that has four wheels and can easily drive away, you don't get to leave your vehicle and cause harm to someone and say you fear for your life. It's such a bullshit excuse. But I'm interested to know what you guys think. Let me know what you would have done in the situation. I'm eager to know. Tell me why or why not is this person not trash. I'm eager to know. But you guys take care of yourself. Sure.
We could catch the five, but it's so hard to find through the daily grind. We're working overtime, and I'm sleep deprived. love, shorty on my line and we fuss and fight. Seems like every night, don't care who's wrong or right. I hope the end is sight, slow it down.